Anime Slayer tipped $1 and basically said he's watched some of the content over on DSP Throwback, and yes, as it says in those videos, clearly, a lot of the commentary is outdated, right? And he says, so, does that mean you support it if you watch it or do anything to support that channel? No. No. You can, for example, okay, right now, there are museums out there that house tons of historical things in it that could be considered awfully racist or outdated and things we don't do anymore. Torturing devices from the Middle Ages, things that prove that there was slavery in America, and it's sitting in a museum. If you donate $1 to the museum to keep the museum going, do you support those? No. You're supporting the posterity of history, that you can still have history be retained and viewed, correct? That's the idea of DSP Throwback, is yes, we all can watch those old playthroughs, and we can agree that that commentary is outdated. That's why I don't do that kind of commentary anymore, correct? That's literally the reason why. And I cringe at myself that I used to use that kind of language, because, you know, I used to be part of the fighting game community, and a lot of that language was thrown around casually like that back in the day. Just willy-nilly, just toss it out there. And it was like, wow, that's pretty bad that that was used back then in that community. But that's just how it was. We didn't even think those words were bad words in the context that we used them, right? So you watch my old commentary from 14 years ago, and you're going to hear some language that I would never use today because I've wised up and I know better. I grew up and I matured, right? But just because you're watching that content and you think it's funny or you like it, does that make you a bad person? Because you like the commentary and you're going to attend my stream on Sunday, or, you know, you like a video, you leave a comment, or you leave a super chat or become a member, does that mean you're supporting the bad behavior? No, I'm not doing it anymore. If I were still making said content in that manner, and your support went towards more of that kind of content, that would be different. But I'm not doing it. You understand? You're not supporting medieval torture if you support a museum that has medieval torture devices in it. You're not supporting that commentary if you throw a couple bucks towards DSP Throwback for the effort of all the work going into that channel. You see, it's posterity purposes, just so that people can watch the historical commentary I did, right? In a more modern fashion, obviously. So, very, very different things. All right?